So welcome to the IELTS class. Generally, I'm going to give you a brief intro into the entire course. The IELTS is divided into two. We have the aspect we call the UKVI, and we have the standard exams. Okay. Now, the difference between the two exams is that for the UKVI, the exam can be written and taken to all parts of the globe, including the UK. The meaning of the UKVI is UK visa. So when you register and sit for the UKVI, when you are done, you are given UK visa code. UK visa code. Good. The second one is the standard. The standard is taken to all parts of the globe, including, with the exception of the UK. The difference between the standard and then the UKVI is that for the UKVI, you have the UKVI code, but for the standard, when you are done, you are not given any code. So if you are applying for UK visa and you did not sit for the UKVI, but rather register for the standard, you will be refused the visa until you sit for the UKVI. Unless the country you want to go, UK is out of the equation. If UK is not one of the countries you want to travel to, then you can take the standard. For instance, if you want to go to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, or any English-speaking country, or you're going to do further studies outside the UK, that the English requirement is the IELTS. Aside this breaking, the exam is subdivided into three, with the first one, the flagship one, which is called the academic test. The academic test. Okay, so the academic test is for people that are applying for job, that the minimum qualification is first degree. First degree. Or highly skilled professional exams that require a certain level of professional ethos, like nursing, administration, anything. For that one, if you have diploma, you can be accepted. That is diploma in nursing. You can also use the academic exams. In addition to that, if you want to use it for further studies from first degree and above, further studies from first degree and above, you also require to sit for the academic exams. These academic exams can either be UKVI or standard. Lest I forget, when it comes to the content or, yes, the structure of the question and the syllables, there are no difference between the syllables. The same questions on the test day, the same exam date, though at times they can be varying exam date for UKVI and standard, but the content of the test are the same. And the scoring are also the same from band 1 to 9. Good. The second test is the general test. Now, the general test is for people who are going for low-skilled job like cleaning, house help, care jobs, jobs that the maximum qualification is diploma. Jobs with max qualification being diploma. Mind you, if the job require diploma in nursing, that one will be a degree. That will be academic, but ordinary job. You can also use it for further studies. but you can use it to study up to a level of diploma, not above. So further studies, up to diploma. So if you are going to do a certificate course or whatever, but some countries, the moment it becomes academic, they will restrict you to take the academic test. In addition to that, we also have the life skills. Life skills. The life skills is spousal interview. Spousal interview between a test taker and an examiner. So if your spouse is there and your spouse wants you to join him or her, you take the life skills. That is a spousal interview. That one is not written. So it's not written. It's just a verbal interview. You will be asked if you are able to express yourself, you are good to go. So for that one, we have gotten the A1. The A1 will enable you to apply for visa and travel. And when you get to the UK, it can be used for maximum 6 months. Mind you, you can't use the A1 to work, but it can enable you to get the documents to travel. Then when you are there, you are supposed to get B1. The B1 is required for documentation for you to be able to fully start working. Good. Now, we are going to look at the structure of the tests. Now that we know the whole test, let us see how the content of the test is about. When it comes to the academic test, academic, and the general test, that's the academic test and the general test. Now, you are going to be assessed on all 4 parameters of English. And what are the 4 parameters of English? That is speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Okay, so each of the aspect is stand alone. Each of the aspect is stand alone, meaning the speaking will be examined differently. It has its own duration. The speaking can either be video call or face-to-face. For that one, you go to the British Council or the IDP Center to take the test. And over there, if it is video call, you go and it is like the way we have Zoom class. You meet someone who is an examiner who appear on the screen, introduce himself, and questions will be asked, which you have to answer. So that one can either be video call, or face-to-face. That is in-person. That is in-person test. The listening, reading, and the writing. Now, from 21st of March 2026, for the UKVI, there is no paper-based test again. From 21st of March 2026, 21st March 2026. So when it happens that way, the duration of the listening, in as much as the paper test is 40, this time it will be 30 minutes. The reading will continually be 60 minutes. And then the writing will also be 60 minutes. Then when you are done, the results will be released in less than 3 days. Maximum 5 days, you'll get your results. But if you take the paper test, that one takes maximum of 13 days before the result is released. So for those that are taking the standard, you may have the chance to still register for the paper-based test up to a certain time. What I've learned is up to the close of the year. But thereafter, if you want to register, they want to move everything to the computer. So if your typing skills is not good, you have to start practicing it. Good. At the academia guide, we will help you to prepare effectively and then also assist you in the registry if you want to go with us. We have two sets of tuition. We have the face-to-face lesson and we have the online lesson. The online, you can just contact us through our website and then make entries. Then we will start with you. We assure you nothing but the best if you try to go with us. Thank you for the class today.